Hi everyone, myself Jaran Shevak, URK23AI1070. In this video, we are going to explore one of the most important concept in the Apache Spark. That is the RDD transformation and the actions using the PySpark. So we will create the RDD, perform multiple transformation, and finally execute several actions to understand how Spark process the data in a distributed way. And let's get into the video. So first of all, what we are going to do is we are going to initialize the Spark content. So we want to initialize this, how we will initialize the Spark content. So for the Spark content, we should do from PySpark import Spark content. Then we are initializing the Spark content. That is S is equal to Spark content of local, comma basic RDD transformation and actions. So here we are running a Spark in local mode and the app named is basic RDD transformation and actions. So after this we are going to create an RDD. So now we are creating an RDD or like the RDD full form is a resilient distributed dataset using the parallelizer as we can see here. So method by the RDD are the building block of this Spark and allows parallel processing across multiple nodes. So data is equal to Spark is fast, Spark is powerful, Spark is easy to use. By that we are creating the RDD. And the next step what we are going to do is we are going to do the transformation. Now let's perform some transformation as we can see here. So which are the operation that are create a new RDD from an existing one. So these are known as basic known as a lazy operation, meaning they won't execute until an action is called. If the action is called, only it execute until then it does not execute. So it's named as the lazy operation. So flat map there's this flat map of function you splits each line into word, and this map of function pass each word with the value 1, and this reduced by key sums the count of the same words, and this filter option keeps only those words that appears more than one. After this what we are going to do is we are going to retrieve the action, so we are going to print that one. So now that we have defined the transformations, let's move on to the actions. Action triggers computation and returns the result to the driver program. So these actions, this print action, so these actions helps us to retrieve the data. Collect off returns the element. Take off grabs the first new, and the first of gives the first sum, and this empty of checks if the already has the empty data. So here are the so that's also a function for each of that applies a function to each element. Printing every word is individual. That is known as the word for each lambda. This. So after this, what we are going to aggregation answer. So this is known as the aggregation answer. So in this count of gives the total number of words, and the count by value will gives the how often each word appears, and both the map this and both the reduce of and the fold of gives the sum up of the total word of the count. After that, what we are going to do, aggregate and calculate the average length. So the it allows the compute to more complex with the metrics like average word length. So these calculates the total length of all the words and divides them into the word count, and a great example for combining the transformation and action for its analytics. At last, see we have got the output as retrieval action collect, take off 5, take sample, take order 5, and we have see this is aggregation like total count by 11, count by value spark 3 is 1 3 fast one like that, and it is reduced the total word count down, and the full word count also 11, and we have get the average word length. So by this we can we are doing our work. So thank you guys.